Welcome. Thank you so much for subscribing to this YouTube channel. Welcome once again. So here is a headline for today. Southwest outfits, Amotekun operatives intercept truck conveying northern youth in Ondo. After the stop and search operation, the Amotekun officials descended on the youth and flogged them thoroughly. So before we dive into the details of the news for today, do not forget to like this video channel. And for those joining us for the first time, thank you so much. Thank you so much for joining us. Do not forget to subscribe also before you leave. Thank you so much. And also want to hear your comments on how you enjoyed this news for today. Now, here's the details of the news for today. Some operatives of the Ondo State Security Network, popularly known as Amotekun, on Friday afternoon allegedly picked up some northern youths who were passing through the state. Sahara reporters gathered that the youths who were passing through the state were intercepted around Belejaye Estate, Ilesha, Owo Expressway. They were, however, thoroughly searched by the operatives, who found nothing incriminating on them. A witness told Sahara reporters that after the stop and search operation, the Amotekun officials descended on the youth and flogged them thoroughly. Their motorcycles were also searched by the operatives, who later asked them to continue their journey. We initially thought they were bandits, but they were not. The Amotekun people asked them to calm down, which they did, and they searched all of them and found nothing on them. But to our surprise, they started beating them. They seized phones of those recording this act and deleted the pictures and videos. Someone asked why they were beating them when they didn't see anything on them, but they claimed the driver initially refused to stop, making them to waste their time. They now seized their motorcycles and put them in their vehicle. They now asked them to enter the truck back and leave. The excesses of these operatives are too much. You searched someone and found nothing, yet you started beating them. We all know what's happening, but torturing of suspects is even bad, not to talk of innocent people, a resident told Sahara reporters. When contacted, Adetuji Adeleye, commandant of the corps in the state, said operatives were taught in the best practice on how to handle suspects and not expected to torture them. We operate in the best practice in enforcing the law. If there are operatives that do that, then normal disciplinary action will be taken on such officials, he told Sahara reporters. Amotekun operatives in Ondo have in recent time come under fire for indiscriminately checking of mobile phones and laptops of residents of the state. They were also accused of arresting drivers without licenses and impounding vehicles without tinted permit. So now let's look at the comments of people towards what the Amotekuns did in Ondo State some days ago about the fact that they molested those northerners. We know that although those Fúlàní tourists are killing the Yorubas, but I don't know if those northerners are innocent, but they said they didn't find anything on them, so they shouldn't have beaten them that way. So let's look at what people are reacting to on this. Wow, this name is somehow. Rim Hark said, "What business have northern youths with Ondo, the home of brilliant Yoruba people?" Okay. Abiodun Layo said, "Northern youths' migration to the south. Why the current insecurity issues in Nigeria call for vigilance. Internal caution is required in the way we treat movement of people from one area to the other. The primordial tribal suspicion we inherited among ourselves from before formation of the country by imperial fiat, worsened by political tendencies and religious bigotry, fans current fear and suspicion of each other. How do we overgrow this evil situation that holds the nation's jugular and threatens life out of the nation? Northern youth traveling through Ondo State were intercepted, searched, and flogged thoroughly. Nothing incriminating was found with them. How would our northern neighbors take this? Should they react outwardly? What would that portend to our peace? Let our national leaders look into the situation and come out with the best solution. Thank you so much, sir, for your contribution to this. Sheung said, "May God bless our Amotekun. They are doing well. They are not barbers and they don't break beer bottles." Okay. Ogun Second said, "That is outrageous. If this really happened, then Amotekun in Ondo has to apologize and compensate the victims. Olodumare, Oduduwa, and other divinities of Yoruba land totally forbids that. If you don't apologize, your own land will vomit you." Olusola Johnson said, "We will not support this. It is very bad. Why should they stop them if there's nothing to implicate them? We are one Nigeria and they are free to move about, despite the fact that some of them are terrible criminals, but we cannot generalize everyone to be a criminal." Ahmed Abubakar said, "So are you people telling us that if we see truck, 18-seater bus, or any other vehicle conveying Yoruba to Kano or Kaduna in their usual crave to come to the north for money, we should also arrest them, right? Person no get freedom to move around in this country again. Okay now, no wahala. If you be mumu, you mumu pass you." Okay, so what the Amotekuns did, if it was really what they did, that was really that it was bad. It was bad. They shouldn't have beaten them that way. Although those people has really treated the Yorubas very bad too. Why would they kidnap us and kill us too? So maybe because of the anger, that is why the Yorubas are doing this. Ahmed said, "Meaning what? Are northern youths not Nigerians again?" We should also ask, the Yorubas should also ask this northerners a question. Why would northerners come to Yoruba land and begin to kill the Yorubas, kidnap them and ask for ransom? Are the Yorubas not part of Nigeria again? Although they want to leave, but for the meantime, they are still part of Nigeria, so they shouldn't be treated like trash. So this question you asked, sir, Ahmed Ismaila, that are northern youths not Nigerians again. But look at the way the northerners have been treating the Yorubas. So maybe this is because of the anger. That's why the Yorubas did that. So with the things going on in Nigeria now, everybody's just taking revenge. So you will not blame those Amotekuns. Uche Chukwu said, "They were terrorizing everywhere because Buhari is in power now. Everybody sees them as terrorists." Okay. Matek said, "Send them back. They will foolishly support and vote for useless leaders and put them in power. When things start going bad for them, they will migrate to other states. Let them go and face what they voted for. 2023, they will still carry themselves and vote based on religion, regardless of the person's ability. Send them back." George said, "Ondo, please be strong and courageous. This is the heart of the West. If these common criminals called bandits is allowed to take over the Ondo forest, then I will tell the Southwest sorry." So what's your take on the fact that the Amotekuns thoroughly beat those northern youth? Let me hear your comment in the comment section. Thank you so much for your time. God bless.